welcome back to our channel. We hope you're all okay. We have got the biggest, juiciest collective Christmas home decor haul ever. If you could see what is in front of us right now, it's just Christmas heaven.
And we haven't actually shown you guys any of this yet, so this is stuff that we've picked up in between filming, so we thought we'd just put it all together and show you one big haul. And we've actually got more than we thought, haven't we?
We've got so much in front of us right now. I'm so excited and I'm so glad to have Sid back. I did not like filming on my own last week.
On that note as well, thank you all so much for your birthday wishes. I had such a nice time away, and if you haven't been to Rome, then I would definitely recommend it. It was absolutely amazing, but make sure you take comfortable shoes if you do go, because oh my god, I did so much walking. I actually feel like I've run a marathon. I am absolutely knackered, but it was definitely worth it, and it's a must if you haven't been already. And it's heaven for celiac, so if you know anyone that's gluten-free, oh my god, you need to recommend it, because every single restaurant just catered for gluten-free, and yeah, it was just an absolute dream. They even had a McDonald's gluten-free burger. I was just in my element.
That is just so good. Sid was literally sending me pictures every day that she was there of her food, and it looked so nice.
Yeah, don't tell Slimming World, but I ate a lot.
Yeah, but you've got to. When you go somewhere like that, you've got to experience all the food, and especially when you're celiac. Like, how often can you just walk into a restaurant and just pick off of the menu?
Even the ice cream shops, like the whole cone was gluten-free. They had gluten-free tiramisu, gluten-free crepes. It was heaven. But I actually didn't put on weight because of all the walking. I did 25,000 steps a day. So yeah, quite chuffed with that after all that I've eaten. But yeah, absolutely loved it. It was so worth going to, and the Colosseum was just absolutely amazing. You're actually going there for your honeymoon, aren't you? I don't think you said that.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've told you guys. So we booked our honeymoon a couple of weeks ago. So it's been a bit of a debate for quite a while. So we booked the wedding a couple of years ago, and we just could not decide what to do for our honeymoon, because I'm very much the kind of person where if I go on holiday, I like to relax. I've got a stressful job. I just like to go away and just chill out. Whereas Bobby isn't really like that. He likes to go and see things and do things. And I do like doing a bit of that. But I want to actually, after the wedding, I don't want to then go and do like a really full-on holiday. I just want to be able to just zone out, chill out.
I think you'll need that.
Yeah. So we've managed to compromise, and we've kind of got the best of both worlds. So we're doing Italy for 2 weeks, but we're doing a mixture of kind of like touristy things and chilled holiday kind of vibe. So we're going to Milan for a couple of days, then Lake Como for a couple of days. Then we're spending a week in Lake Garda that will just be chilled. It's in a hotel with a pool. And then we're going back to Milan to fly to Rome for 3 nights. So we're kind of doing like tourist city break for 4 days, a week chilled, and then another 4 days like city break. So Bobby's got what he wants, I've got what I want, and it's kind of a good compromise. So yeah, so looking forward to it. And after seeing all your food in Italy,
yeah,
I'm going to have to make sure I lose even more weight before the wedding so I can put some on the honeymoon. But yeah, really excited.
I'm actually really jealous. I want to do more of Italy.
It's so beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, enough about holidays. Let's get into the haul, because we've got a lot to get through.
We're going to start, as we mean to go on, with some absolute crackers. These first couple of items are actually in collaboration with a small business called Ivy Grey Interiors.
So we'll put the name on screen now, so you can go over to Instagram and give them a follow, and we will link their shop down below in the description as well, so you can go and check them out.
We've followed Ivy Grey Interiors on Instagram for years, and we recently noticed that they follow us as well. So we'd seen a couple of items that we just absolutely loved, so we both were having a little chat about it, and we said, you know what, let's reach out to them and see if they want to collaborate. And they said yes. So they have sent us a couple of our favourite items to share with you guys.
And they've also very kindly given you guys a discount code to use if you want to buy anything off their website. Our discount code is the Brown Sisters, all in capitals, and that will give you 15% off.
So let's get in and show you the items, because they are just stunning. And I literally could have cried when I saw these. I love them that much.
We were actually so shocked when the box turned up, because the box was absolutely huge, and we thought, we didn't order anything that big, did we? But
little did we know.
Yeah, little did we know, these are so much bigger and better than we could have even imagined, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm rocking the camera with them. Sorry guys if you were wobbling a bit then. So these have got to be my favourite Christmas decor item I think I've ever bought. I'm not even joking. They are an investment, something that I will have for years, that will never go out of style. They are, I'm going to have to try and lean right back.
Take one.
These two ginormous wooden nutcrackers. How stunning are they?
They are just so timeless, and because they're wooden, they're just such a nice wood tone as well, by the way, but they will just go with every colour scheme, won't they? And we absolutely love that they've got two different sizes, because you guys might already know that we love styling things in 2s or 3s.
Yeah.
They're just going to be so easy to style, aren't they? On a mantelpiece, on a windowsill, cabinet,
console table. So I'm gonna probably style these either on my sort of sideboard next to my TV in my living room or on my console table, but I just can't get over how stunning they are. I'm really into like the really simple kind of like stripped back Christmas decor recently that will just last me years. So the big one was $39.95 and the say smaller, it's still huge, was $29.95, but obviously you can get 15% off these as well with our code. But I don't even feel like the camera does it justice with how huge these are. They are ginormous.
You'll see as well when we do our style for Christmas video, you'll see how April styles them, and you'll be able to see just how big they actually are, because I don't think it's even doing it justice on the camera how big they are.
I just love them so much. Are you guys really into nutcrackers? Because there's a bit of a theme going with a couple of my bits this year. I don't know why all of a sudden I love nutcrackers, but really simple nutcrackers, if you know what I mean.
I think we are seeing a lot more nutcrackers in shops now, aren't we? We both picked up that one from Dunelm. It was a lot smaller than this, and it was a dark wood, but we did show that on our Dunelm Come Shop With Me. But yeah, we're just really into nutcrackers this year, aren't we?
Love them, and they're just like Sid said, they're the nicest tone of wood because they're a real sort of mix of the light and darker tones. You might think they're quite expensive, but they really are an investment piece. And we've said it before and I'll say it again, we are really trying not to buy cheap tat anymore.
Yeah, and stuff that you won't reuse for next year or the year after. But with these, because they are neutral, you're just going to use them year on year, aren't you?
Yeah, love them. One of my favourite items I've ever had for Christmas. So go and get them before they sell out, because I just love them so much.
And then I picked up this item from Ivy Grey Interiors because I just feel like it's going to be easy to style. I'm going to use it year on year. It's never going to go out of fashion, and it's just something that I was missing from my kitchen. So I'm going to use this for my hot chocolate station. It's this gorgeous wooden sleigh, and this was a smaller size. They also had a bigger size. I think it was really big for
massive.
the bigger one. So this is just absolutely perfect, because if you've seen my kitchen, I don't have a lot of space to play with. So this is absolutely perfect. And I have tested it out, and it does fit a few jars on here. So I'm going to put some hot chocolate in a jar, some marshmallows, and maybe some candy canes, and it's just this gorgeous warm wood tone, which is just going to make it feel really cozy. Because my kitchen's grey, which I don't love, I just feel like this is just going to warm it up and give the little nod to Christmas. And this can be used in so many ways. So you could even just style this on a coffee table or sideboard with a candle on, or an ornament, or you could even put it under the tree with some presents on. So it's just going to be really easy to style. And because I'm building up my Christmas decor collection, I just feel like this is going to be a really nice staple.
Really, really like that. Absolutely love it. I think it would look really nice even with like a couple of Christmas tree ornaments or something on it, candle. And that's the nice thing. If you get bored like we do of your decor, you could use that for your hot chocolate station one year, and then next year put it somewhere else, change it up a bit. It's never gonna... You're never going to get bored of it.
No, you could even have it in your bathroom with your toiletries on.
Yeah.
You could just use it in so many different ways. So for $27.95, you just cannot go wrong with that. So thank you so much, Ivy Grey Interiors, for kindly gifting us those items.
We will link their website and their Instagram down below, so make sure you go and check them out and give them a follow. We really do love supporting small businesses as well, and they really do have so many nice things on there. So go and check them out. And like Sid said, thank you so much for gifting those items. So, started with a bang. where should we go next? I feel like we should do the big chunk of HomeSense bits that we got next, because it's in front of us. Again, one of our favourite stores.
I actually haven't got that much from HomeSense. Looking here, I've only got that one thing.
Yeah, it's mainly me. I've gone a bit HomeSense nuts over the last few weeks, I think. So I'm going to start with something that I had a little bit of an idea on, and I can show you what I did with that idea as well. So we were shopping with our friend in a HomeSense that's not our local one, and I saw this. It's a wreath hanger, and it's just this really stunning gold nutcracker. And again, just loved how simple the design was. I love the gold colour, but I was worried that it wouldn't fit on my doors, because we've both got fire doors being in flats, which means they're a lot thicker than your normal household doors. So looking at it, I thought that's not going to fit. Annoyingly, it does. However, I bought 2 of these originally because I thought these would look really nice as stocking hangers, and I'd actually seen some on somebody's Instagram account. I couldn't find it again, but they had these like gold nutcracker stocking hangers. So I noticed that this is just screwed on the nutcracker, so I thought I'll just unscrew them, stick them onto another type of stocking hanger. Couldn't undo the screws, so I took them into a guy that I work with who loves making things, fixing things, and he said, well, I can just make you stocking hangers out of these. So that's what he did. I went and picked up another one when I realised it did fit on my door as well, so I'm going to use this one for my actual front door, and it was £5.99, but he finished the stocking hangers today, so I can show you what they look like and my vision that came to life. So he's cut them down, sort of twisted them round. So all I need to do, and I've bought some of the Command sort of sticky pads, the sticky pad will go on that will sit on my sideboard, and then I'll hang my stockings on them next to each other. So he's so clever.
Yeah, he's done a really good job of them.
They look so cute. I just love the nutcrackers so much. So yeah, he made me stocking hangers out with them. So
it's good when you have a bit of imagination what you can do.
It is, and it's quite funny. I kind of have the idea, take it into him, and he's like, what do you want me to do now? But to be fair, all I did ask him to do was unscrew them, and he just said, oh, it's fine, I'll just make them for you. So yeah, really chuffed with those.
So I picked up this gorgeous soap dispenser from TK Maxx. It's kind of silver and gold, isn't it? It's a crackled glass, so it kind of gives off a gold crackled effect, and then it's just got the nice gold pump on the top. It's £10.99, but the quality just feels absolutely amazing on that. It is really heavy as well, and I just felt like my kitchen needed a little bit of sparkle, so I'm going to put that on my kitchen sink, and I will just be able to use that every year, because I'm always going to do, well, it's actually silver and gold, so it's always going to go as well. But yeah, just thought that was really subtle but really stunning, so absolutely love that.
I actually like mixing silver and gold for Christmas. I have seen a lot of interior designers do the same, especially with Christmas trees. I don't know what it is, it just feels acceptable for Christmas to mix silver and gold.
I think it's acceptable though at Christmas to just
do whatever.
Yeah, just whatever you like, just throw it all on. A lot of people just do really colourful, don't they? And I think it's just, it still looks magical. Yeah. So yeah, whatever goes.
We're going to do some tea towels next. So we picked up a couple of packs. We just couldn't decide, could we? They had so many nice ones in HomeSense and TK Maxx. But what we've decided to do is we're going to kind of mix and match these. We're going to like both nick a couple, because Sid liked a couple of the designs and I liked a couple. So we'll probably kind of share and just divvy them up.
I actually picked some up already in our HomeSense and TK Maxx haul, so you've probably seen those already. But yeah, just felt like I needed a couple more.
So we've got 2 packs. So this first pack here, £6.99 for 3. But I loved the linen and bow effect on this one. So it does feel like a linen with like the vintage bow on. And then you've got just a plain sort of neutral one, and then like a candy cane striped one.
And then These ones, again, a really nice linen feel. The quality just feels amazing on these. And then it's embroidered on the front with the tree design. It's also, I've just noticed, got a stripe on the back. So it's also reversible, which is really nice.
Yeah. I didn't notice that.
And then it also comes with this tartan one as well, which I absolutely love. I just feel like this screams Christmas.
Yeah.
It's just your classic, I don't know, Christmas pajama.
Yeah.
I just absolutely love this print at Christmas time. It's just so traditional. So I think I'm going to pinch that one.
Yeah, and I like the
and
one
you
on
like
the
this
front.
one. So yeah, I'm going to do a little mix and match. But they were $5.99 for two, which is really good for the quality of those.
So yeah, if you're looking for tea towels, HomeSense or TK Maxx, best place to go. Sticking with HomeSense, I actually grabbed these a couple of days ago when I was on my own. I wasn't with Sid. I'd just been to the dentist and I wanted to pop in and grab a candle. And I saw these. I don't know what I'm going to do with them or where I'm going to put them. But you know when you just think, I can't leave that there. Like, I can't leave it. I have to take it, even if Sid ends up using them. So it's a set of 2 bow taper candle holders, $9.99. I just think they look really nice styled, like on your dining table for your Christmas tablescape, or on a book, on your coffee table, on a sideboard. I just feel like you could have so many uses for these.
They're quite chunky actually. They're almost like an ornament in itself, aren't they?
Yeah, and then I did kind of think, like, would you even need to put a candle in? You could just have that. If you feel like your little vignette on your table needs like a little extra item for height differences, you could just whack one of these on the book. Yeah. Bit of gold.
Like that.
Just really like them. So yeah, if I don't use them, you will. We do tend to do that with our decor. We live so close to each other as well, so we kind of just like share if I'm not using it and vice versa. So yeah, just couldn't leave them. They were the only pack. And they did have, and I nearly bought them, but they just don't go with my theme. But I just love them so much. They had another set of like taper candle holders, but they were tall ones, and you had like a red bow, a green bow, and like a white bow. And I'll put a picture on the screen because I think I took a photo of them. They were so nice, but I just wouldn't have anywhere to put them, and they don't really go with my theme. Whereas with these, I know that they'll go with any sort of colour theme that I do.
This next item is something that we needed for one of our upcoming videos, but we're actually going to reuse this for our brother. I don't know who's going to use it yet, but for our brother's Christmas presents, because there's a bit of a running joke. He's in his 20s, but he absolutely loves dinosaurs. And we actually picked him up a tinsel dinosaur from the range as a joke, and it was just hilarious. But it's actually really cute. And if you've got kids in the family that like dinosaurs, I feel like this is actually really sweet.
We'll just show you a little close-up. So it's like, is it Santa on a dinosaur, or like dinosaurs with gift hats? Oh yeah, there is.
And he's got a Christmas jumper on.
Yeah, there you go. Santa sat on the dinosaur. So
it's just really cute. So it was $3.99, but they've got absolutely loads of these gift sacks in TK Maxx and HomeSense.
The reason we needed another stocking is because we're actually going to be filming a Christmas stocking challenge video again this year. We did do one last year, so we'll link that down below. Can't remember if we did B&M or Home Bargains,
or both. I can't remember.
Or was it both? But we set a limit. I think we started off at 25 and we ended up ringing each other saying, can we up it to 30, because we just kept seeing things we wanted to get each other. So we both went off separately, spent 30 quid, filled the sacks up, and then when we got in the car we swapped them over, and then we showed you guys what we bought each other. But they were also sort of like good stocking ideas for you guys, like so that you've got some ideas for your loved ones. So we've already got one stocking that we must have kept from last year, but we needed another one for that video.
Yeah, so we'll do that again this year. We've got B&M and Home Bargains next door to each other, so we probably will just go into both. One going one going the other maybe, or we do a mixture of both.
And we didn't do that last year. We only did one of them because we kept nearly bumping into each other. So yeah, I think this year one will do one will do the other, and then at least that if you've only got a B&M or a Home Bargains near you, it covers both then. So we'll probably do that.
Let us know as well if you've already done your Christmas shopping, or if you still need to buy some gifts, because I feel like we've been quite organised this year, haven't we?
Yeah.
Especially me, because I'm normally so last minute. I'm that person that's Christmas Eve running around, wrapping until midnight.
Yeah, you
or
are.
giving you something that's not wrapped.
Yeah.
Just put a ribbon
yeah,
on
she's
it.
done that before. She's just had it behind her back. And going, do you want it now? Here you go. It's not even
Surprise.
wrapped. But yeah,
I've been really organised because I
you've
think
shocked me.
I knew I was going away. It's your 30th soon, so and your hen do. I just wanted to be organised. I just didn't want stress this year. So yeah, I've got everything wrapped under the tree already.
You've really surprised me this year. I'm a bit further behind, but I'm not too. I've done a few little bits. I've just got a few like main presents still to buy. Sticking with home scents, I might show these two together actually. They kind of go. So I am also doing kind of like a little hot chocolate station. So I liked how this looked because I just think it would look really cute on like a little hot chocolate station. But also it would last for years because the seal on it is like a rubber kind of cork seal that is really, really tight. So it's crushed candy cane. It's called Candy Cane Crunch. It's in a glass decanter as well, and it was $7.99. But I just think it's really nice to like sprinkle on top of your hot chocolate. It's red and white, little festive hot chocolate.
You could even refill that if you used it as well.
Yeah.
Just be quite easy to crush up candy canes.
Yeah.
That's a really nice present idea as well for someone.
Yeah, if you're doing someone like a little hamper with like hot chocolate and a nice mug and stuff like that. Talking of nice mugs, this just like spoke to my inner child. I don't know what it was about it. Our friend also bought one as well for her kids. That's me buying it for myself. So it's this mug. It was $4.99 and it says milk for Santa. But it just looks really like vintage and magical. I don't know what it is about it. You know when something just speaks to you and you're just like, I love that. And I also thought if I have kids in the future, it's for them. But yeah, it's just really nice. So I bought one and then I did actually see another one when I went to Home Sense a couple of days ago. So I did pick up another one because if it broke, I'd be really sad. And
I know that's the thing with Home Sense and TK Maxx. You just won't be able to get it again.
No, so I just thought I'm going to get another one because I have been drinking my hot chocolate out with the other one of these. So I will use them as well. They're not just for display, but it looks really nice on my hot chocolate station, like with my little candy canes and stuff like
really
that.
Nice.
Yeah,
I've got the red in.
And it's just, it reminds me of like, you know, the Santa Claus movies, like just traditional vintagey Santa kind of vibes.
It's a nice shape as well, actually. It kind of reminds me of like a soup mug.
Yeah.
It's really like a wide, big mug.
Love it. So, yeah, definitely go to Home Sense or TK Maxx for your mugs because they are so, so good. And then we've got one more thing from Home Sense / TK Maxx. I actually found this in TK Maxx just before we filmed this video now. So we quickly popped in there and I fell in love with this gingerbread house. Not seen one in there like this, have we, this year so far in Home Sense or TK Maxx. And this is the exact gingerbread vibe that I go for. I love the very neutral, little bit sparkly. Look at this.
Does it light up?
It lights up.
Oh, that is nice.
Love it so much. So this was only $16.99, which I just think such good value. And you guys will see in our decorate video, it's so bizarre. I've actually got a gingerbread house that's like a thin plaque that stands up like this. It's not like a 3D one, it's just a thin one, exactly the same design that I got last year. And I just brought it home and I said I'm sure it's like exactly the same design, and it is. So I've kind of got two that go, but one is an actual 3D light up house and the other one's just a plaque. But that's
gonna look so cozy lit up in the kitchen, won't it?
But I do like to do my kitchen a little bit more like magical and fun because I love sort of being stylish in my living room and everywhere else with my decor, like with my seasonal decor. But I do feel like sometimes you just want to like be a bit playful, a bit fun, and it's just my inner child coming out in my kitchen. So I can't wait to style that. That is the perfect gingerbread house to me.
Yeah, it's nice.
Just a bit glitzy and neutral.
You can even, oh no, that's the back, isn't it? But the back even looks nice.
Yeah,
it's not even like it's just the front.
Yeah, even the back's nice. Oh, look. I love it.
I do really like that.
So I think that's all for HomeSense and TK Maxx. So where should we go? Where should we go next? Oh, do you want to do your Etsy bits?
Oh yeah. So I picked up a couple of bits from Etsy. I do really love Etsy actually for home decor bits. They've got some really, really nice bits and they're all from small businesses, which is really nice to support. So this cushion, I was actually looking for just some neutral cushion covers for my sofa just for every day, not necessarily for Christmas. But I stumbled across this one and it was in the sale for £9 and I just could not leave it. I feel like this just screams Christmas. It's got a really nice mix of brown shades in it. It's got some warmer tones and some cooler tones and then a bit of a neutral beigey colour. So even though it is neutral, it just gives me Christmas vibes with this checkered pattern. Again, it kind of reminds me of like Christmas pyjamas. Just feel like it's just really cosy and a bit granddaddy. I don't know, just love it.
A bit granddaddy.
Granddaddy, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just really, really loved it and I have already tried it on the sofa.
I thought you were going to say I've already tried it on.
Isn't it really nice? Yeah, it does look really, really nice with my other neutral cushions. So really excited to just, style this. One year I would really like to do like a neutral and brown tree. And I just think that's going to go really nicely with that as well. Just going to go every year. And for £9, it's just an absolute steal. And the quality does actually feel really nice. It's quite thick. So really happy with that. And then also from Etsy, this is going to look really silly holding it up as it is, but on Etsy you can buy a digital image. So I printed this out just to show you. So I bought this image and it's really, really like high resolution when you print it out, but I'm going to print it again. You get the file to download so you can just print it as many times as you want, and you can also print it in different sizes. So the idea for this was to put it in a really nice gold vintage frame and have it on my shelf in my kitchen just to add a bit of Christmas spirit. So I went with a vintage tree print and this was only £3.50. I don't know if you can really see it very well in this, but I'm going to get a nice gold frame so you obviously won't see the white edge, but just feel like that's just going to look really, really cute on my kitchen.
Yeah, really like. Did you print it just on a normal printer?
This is just printed on a normal printer with just standard paper, but you could obviously print it on like a glossier paper, a bigger size. So,
and there are companies that can print for you really cheaply as well if you don't have a normal printer. But I've always done the same with a lot of my prints in my frames. I just buy the file off Etsy because then it's a high quality image. Just print it on a normal printer. Once it's in a frame, you really can't tell.
I don't think you'd tell with that once it's in a frame. So there's so many to choose from on Etsy, and I just thought this was a really nice neutral vintage print, and the background kind of looks like it's been tea stained, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
But absolutely love that. I can't wait to go and find a gold frame for that. I have been on the lookout in charity shops because I feel like charity shops just have the best vintage frames and they're so cheap as well. So I'm going to keep hunting, but if not I might just order a really vintage gold A5 frame for that.
You'll find one in a charity shop.
Yeah, I will.
The two frames that I've got in my cabinets, I love using like round or oval sort of gold vintage frames, and both of mine I found in charity shops.
That would actually look nice in a oval shaped frame as well, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, you could.
You could easily put that in an
just
oval.
cut it out.
You could print it bigger or smaller. Yeah, so definitely check out the prints on Etsy because that was so cheap as well, £3.50, and you can even put it in a frame that you've already got and then just take it out. So really easy, simple way to style something on a budget.
Yeah, because then for every season, just print a new one and swap them out.
Yeah.
So I think I might just show a couple of bits that I got from Primark recently. I thought these would be nice for a Baileys. So you might see these in our videos coming up because we do like a Baileys every now and again at Christmas. These are also Anthropology dupes. So they are just these really thick, chunky glasses, and they've got 3D candy canes on them. They're kind of like sunken into the glass, but still 3D, aren't they?
They're like indented, but still 3D.
So it looks like they've kind of melted into the glass. The only thing I would say about these is that they are heavier and chunkier than I would like for a glass.
I was going to say the same thing.
However, I think for a little Christmas Baileys, I just think they're really nice, and I liked how simple they still are. They're not like too sort of fussy. So they were £5. So got 2 of them because obviously I do quite often have a guest that also likes the Baileys. So I thought I'd grab us those because I'm sure we will be having a Bailey. Because I'm sure we will be having a Baileys very soon.
I know, I have resisted. They've got it on club card offer in Tesco's, haven't they? Is it £13 for the big bottle? So if you like Baileys, run to Tesco's.
Also, one of my favourites is is it Aldi or Lidl that do the
Aldi, Ballycastle.
Ballycastle, that's the one. The white chocolate Irish cream. It literally tastes like Milky Bar with like the Baileys aftertaste. That's one of my favourites. Absolutely love that. So we'll definitely be getting a bottle of that this year.
I'm trying not to buy it early because last year I bought it in like November and I was drinking it like most nights. So that's probably why I put on so much weight over Christmas as well. So I'm not going to buy it until like
a bit later on in December.
1st of December.
They'll see us drinking it next week in our video.
Cheers.
Cheers. No, it's got to be done. It's Christmas.
I know.
Everything in moderation is fine.
So we both picked up a few items from a shop that we've discovered recently. So they've got one in Bracknell and also in Basingstoke where we went the other day shopping with our friend. I can't say the name for the life of me. I keep saying it wrong. So I'm going to tell you what it's called.
So people say this differently, but I have heard that the correct pronunciation is Grena, which means the Grena sisters. So they are sisters that set up the company, apparently. So yeah, that's what the name means.
It is just the quirkiest little shop, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me like IKEA, but nicer. But IKEA-y prices.
Yeah, it's IKEA prices. It's a bit like Tiger as well, I think.
Is it Flying Tiger or Tiger?
I don't know.
You guys probably know what we mean. It's a mix between like IKEA and there, but nicer, I would say.
It's really quirky.
Yeah.
So I've been really struggling to find the colour that I've gone for this year. It's like a deep red.
Like a wine.
Yeah, I think it is more of a wine because when I search Amazon for wine baubles and stuff, this is the kind of colour. But yeah, it's kind of like a purpley, plummy burgundy, isn't it? So I managed to pick up 2 candlesticks. They also had just the plain straight candlesticks. But these were only £4.68 for the 2. And I was on the hunt for some twirly candles. And the fact that they had them in this colour that I've gone for this year, I just absolutely had to get them. So I did actually pick up just the straight candles as well because they had 2 different sizes. But when I got to the till, they were completely different colours, weren't they?
Yeah.
Even though they should have matched. So I put those back and I just got these ones. But really, really happy with them. Now I need some nice gold candle holders, which I should have bought because April bought.
I can't believe you didn't get these.
I don't know why I didn't get them.
You know when, like I said earlier, you know when something just like speaks to your heart, like these literally, I'm just so in love with them, and I'm actually tempted to get them for my wedding table scapes because I just love them so much. So these taper candle holders with the little gold bows on are just adorable. I love how they've got the twist detail and then the little gold metal bow. The only thing I wish, and I know we say it all the time, is that they had a couple of different sizes. However, I've managed to kind of get around that by buying 2 different candle sizes, because then you do still get the height difference, because I feel like with taper candle holders you don't really want to at the same size. So if you get 2 different length in candles, then it kind of like fixes that problem. I'll put the price on the screen because I can't remember how much they were, but they weren't a lot. And the candles, again, they weren't a lot either. They were also from there, but they would have only been a couple of quid.
They were like 50p or something silly for the small ones.
Yeah.
A tip actually for these type of candles, have you seen on Instagram? People freeze them, so when you freeze them you don't get the wax strips when you light them.
What?
It stops, apparently. I haven't tried it. If you've tried it, then let us know if it actually works. But yeah, if you freeze your candlesticks like this, you don't get the wax stripping down.
So would you have to freeze them between burning them though? Like what happens when they've defrosted?
Don't know. Good question.
Have you tried it? But yeah, I love these so much. For a Christmas table scape or just for every day, I have put these in one of my bookcases and they look so good in there. So I think I'll probably keep them all year round because I love them that much.
They also had the bow place card holders. It was just like I can't really remember. Was it
Yeah,
just a bow that you
just a
clip
little
the
gold metal
card
bow.
into?
Yeah.
They were really cute.
And
as
I'm
well.
tempted to get them as well to have the table number on. So a couple of these per table and the little bow place card holder, because I love the fact that bows are really on trend at the minute.
They
I
are
just
so
love
on trend
them
this year. They have just been absolutely everywhere, haven't they?
Well, yeah, like even in clothing and home decor.
Yeah.
Just
And I've seen so many people put loads of bows on their Christmas tree this year, just making small ribbon bows and putting them on their Christmas tree. That brings me on to actually my next item, my next 2 items. Oh, this was actually Primark as well. I forgot about this.
Oh yeah.
This is actually a hair bow that was in the accessories section, not the home section. So it is just a clip that you can use on your hair. It's a very wide clip, so you'd have to have thick hair for that.
Or a big head like me.
Yeah, but I think it was £4 and it's the exact colour that I've gone for on my tree. So when I saw it, I just could not leave it. So I'm actually going to use this for the top of my tree instead of an angel or a star. I have only got a small tree for now this year, so I am going to invest in a nicer tree next year. So I'll probably get a nice topper for it and a nice tree skirt eventually, but I'm making do with what I have already this year. So I've bought a lot of decorations, as you can see already from our hauls, but next year I do really want to invest in a good tree. But for now, this is just going to go really nicely on my little tree, give it a bit of height and just finish it off really nicely.
I really like a bow as a tree topper.
Yeah, I do.
And I've just realised I've not shown you guys, I also bought a hair clip bow for my tree.
Yeah, where did you get that from?
Amazon.
Aww.
We should probably show you it. But I don't know what it is. Not that I don't like a star or an angel. I've had an angel before in the past, but I don't know if I've just not been in love with the ones I've had, but I just prefer a bow to...
Quite simple and elegant, isn't it? And you can actually reuse this, so I'll actually use this as a hair bow as well. So it's
Christmas
multi-use.
party.
Yeah. I might actually, I need to find an outfit for my Christmas party. But for £4, that's just an absolute bargain. It feels really nice quality as well. It's like a double bow. So there's 2 bows joined onto one.
So since we just showed you Sid's tree topper bow, we might as well show you mine next. So this was Amazon, and it's just a really nice, like, cool toned brown velvet bow. But again, it was a hair clip. So don't worry about what it says it's for. As long as it does the job, it's absolutely fine. And it clips onto the branch really well. So I just thought that was really nice and cute and simple, and just adds a little bit more brown again to my tree, because I do want a bit more of that colour. But yes, that was Amazon. I'll make sure I link it down below. We've just realised as well, we missed a couple of bits from Grena that Sid bought.
So I picked up these little trees. So they're ceramic, and they were, I think, £1.39 if I'm right. It was something silly. It was really, really cheap. And they are a glazed effect, and they are real ceramic, so good quality. So the idea I had for these was to stick them on top of the lids that I've bought for my hot chocolate station. So I've bought 2 different jars, and they weren't matching. They both are just like clear glass jars with a wooden lid. But I just thought they would look so cute as like lids for them.
Yeah, little lid toppers.
Yeah, so they're just the right size as well. They're so tiny. And then they also had different sizes. So I can't remember the prices, but they really weren't a lot. They were like a couple of quid each. So you've got a medium-sized one and then a bigger one. And I thought that they could just go on the sleigh, on the hot chocolate station, and it sort of ties in with the lids. So I'm going to have a little family of trees. And again, they would just be easy to style anywhere, on a coffee table, or just anywhere you need to add a little bit of green. So yeah, really happy with them.
Love them. It's going to look so cute. I'm so glad that you got matching ones, because then it looks like you've kind of got a little theme going, and like you bought them all as a set.
Yeah, love them.
I think we'll do Amazon next. So we'll do probably in my top 5 favourite Christmas items that I've bought this year. I think they were a pack of 6, but I'll link them down below. I have seen that Studio McGee have been putting photo frames, little mini photo frames, on their Christmas trees. And I just thought it was such a nice idea, because I feel like everybody does those personalised baubles with the vinyl names on for loved ones that have passed away, or like, you know, baby's first Christmas, things like that. And I have got baubles like that in my little bauble collection. But I just thought this was such a nice idea to add memories, but it'd be a little bit more upmarket and vintage rather than the baubles with the vinyl on. Oh, Jet's coming to say hello. Oh, he's gone. So these little vintage frames were from Amazon. Like I said, they're brass, but they are glass and they open up like that, and you can literally print off a little photo and we'll show you what I've done, and then they just close again, and then they've just got this string here. But when I tell you, these look so stunning on my tree. I have already been playing around with it. We haven't filmed it yet, but it just looks so classy. And what I've done is I've put like a photo in of me and my great nan that passed away, Bobby with his nan, and then any like milestone moments. Like I've got a little photo of when our best friend asked us to be godmothers to her little boy, so I've got the little photo from that. When we were at the YouTube event, sort of any like milestone moments or loved ones that we've lost. So this is me and my great nan, Nanny Stella, a fair few years ago now, but I've printed them in black and white as well, because again it just gives that really like timeless vintage vibe. And when I say they have just really finished off my tree so nicely, so I bought 2 packs, so I've already filled 1 pack with photos, and then I've got a spare pack that I haven't used yet, because what I said to Sid was I'm so scared of them going like out of stock or not being able to get them again. I know you could probably get different ones, but for other milestone moments like a wedding picture from when I get married next year, or like when we have a baby, things like that, I wanted to have some to hand to add some other milestone moments in. So I would highly recommend these. Again, they are another investment piece. I don't think they were cheap. I think they were around 18 to 20 quid for a pack, so not cheap, but
the quality, I will say, does feel really good.
Yeah, these could have come out of like an antique store. They are so nice. And they're just the perfect size, perfect size, enough for you to like make out the picture. And it's just, I don't know what it is, when I walk past the tree it just makes me smile, because it's got all my key like moments, all my happy moments throughout my life on there, and I just love it.
You could even take a picture like every Christmas and have every Christmas on there. You could do something really nice with them.
So rather than getting a bauble that says like baby's first Christmas, take a picture of them on their first Christmas and put it in a frame for next year. That's a nice idea.
I do love them. I think I'm going to have to buy myself some of those, because it does look so nice on the tree, like you said. Just makes it more personal as well, doesn't it?
It does. We've got a visitor.
Hello.
Here he is again.
Hello, say hello.
Oh, so cute, guys. So I had a parcel today and I thought, what is that? And I didn't recognise the address. The company that we get his cat food from is called Untamed, if you haven't heard of it. It's such good quality. He's actually got allergies and it's the only food that doesn't flare him up. They sent him in the post a cat advent calendar for free, just to say thank you for supporting our small business. So he's got his own little advent calendar this year with little cat treats in. So shout out to Untamed, because they are a brilliant business, and it's all like natural chicken and stuff like that. It's like human grade meat, and he loves it, so he's got his little advent calendar today.
He's very spoiled.
He is very spoiled. Anyway, on to the last Amazon items. So these brown flocked baubles are exactly what I needed just to finish off my tree. It's quite hard to tell in the reflection, but they're just a really deep chocolatey brown colour. They're quite small, so they're like a good filler size. So I bought 1 box of the brown, and then I also bought a box of this sort of like ivory colour, because they did look really nice together in the photo, and they're just a good filler bauble. So yeah, love those. They did take quite a while to arrive, so I've been waiting quite a long time for them, but I definitely just needed a bit more of this like deep chocolate colour, because I've got a lot of like muted browns and mainly golds and creams, but
quite
not
colours.
Not very like brown baubles. So love those. Are you all right there? Look at him.
Do you know what? He's the funniest cat. He's such a character. When you first walk in, he's like, doesn't want to know you, but if you've been here a few hours, he just gradually gets closer and closer, doesn't he? And he never
Yeah.
used to do this, but
he loves the attention. Like he does not leave me and Bobby alone. Like if I go to toilet and shut the door, he literally just cries outside the toilet door until I come out, don't you? And he's gone. On to another store called Biggie Best. Now, the closest ones for us are Henley and Marlow, but they do have stores dotted around the UK. They are so nice. They're one of those stores that you want to go in the store to look at. I don't think their website does them justice at all.
no.
And I don't think they have everything on their website that they have in the stores. But I popped in there with Mum a few days ago, and I did make a reel on Instagram showing all their Christmas items. So go and check that out if you want to see sort of everything they had in the store. But they had the most gorgeous, high quality baubles.
You can just feel the quality on them, can't you?
Absolutely stunning. And we just have been on the hunt this year, haven't we, for just really, really nice baubles. So I picked up one style for me, and then I knew Sid was on the hunt for some, so I grabbed her some as well. So these were the ones that I got. They're like a goldy, coppery colour, but they look quite antique, and they've got the really nice sort of browny brass top and a velvet ribbon. So it's just high quality throughout, and they're just really heavy, and yeah, they're glass, but they're thick glass.
Yeah.
They don't feel like they're going to break.
April FaceTimed me and showed me all the baubles, and these are the ones that I went for. So they're like a hammered effect. They're gold, and they are also like a real vintage effect. They've got the darker patches on there. But these really reminded me of the Neptune baubles that April picked up in the warehouse sale that we went to a little while ago.
Yeah, they were more
silver, weren't they? But
yeah, they were more silvery and smaller, but exactly the same effect as these.
Yeah, it's like a hammered effect,
Yeah.
isn't it? And then I also went for these because they are the exact colour that I'm going for, and just again, really, really lovely quality. And I needed some more this sort of shape because I have mainly like round baubles, so these are going to make a really nice addition to my tree and give it a bit of something different.
Yeah.
So, love those.
As soon as I saw that colour in there, I knew you'd want them because they are just the perfect colour. Like when you look at your bow tree topper, oh, look how nice that looks.
Love it.
Really, really nice. Then on to the last item. So after I went in Biggie Best with Mum, we also popped into the White Company, and they had some gorgeous baubles in there, but they were pricey. But I saw these and I thought they would tie in really nicely with the icicles that I got in Home Sense that I showed in one of our recent videos, because I didn't have that many that were just clear plain glass. So I picked up 3 of these, and I think they were around £5.50 up to £6 each. So I did only get 3, but they just looked really nice, and I like the shape. I like the sort of like glass crackly effect on them, and they do just look really nice with my icicles and just tie in really nicely. So yeah, just picked up 3 of those. We cannot wait to show you styling our Christmas trees this year. It will be the next video. We keep saying it, but we have just had to wait for the last few little bits and pieces to come in, but we've got everything now. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because we will be posting a video very soon showing how we style our Christmas trees with all the beautiful baubles and decor bits that we've got over the last few weeks. So we're so excited to film that and show you guys.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that because that is going to be a good one. And also our stocking challenge is coming very soon.
Yeah, that will be one of the next videos as well, and I'm really excited to film that. We actually really enjoyed filming that last year. It was really fun because we know each other so well as well, so we're so confident in what we're buying that the other one will like it. It's like nice doing the little exchange at the end, and it will give you guys some good ideas for stocking fillers as well.
So guys, if you made it this far, then thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all very soon in the next one.
Bye guys.